Nebraska's trusted news source. This is Channel 8 News at 6.
Coming up tonight, wedding worries. A St. Labori woman's home gets demolished 2 weeks before the big day. How the bakery she works at is helping her recover. Also tonight, posted online, we're receiving word the suspects in the Islamic Center shooting live streamed the horrific act. How authorities are calling this a hate crime. And severe weather studies. Meteorology is slated to be removed from UNL. Why the state may feel a big void from its absence. But first, some breaking news as the Senate advances the War Powers Resolution. We're taking a live look at Capitol Hill, where the Senate voted moments ago. The vote failed 7 times and has just now gone through. The vote was 50-47. The War Powers Resolution directs the president to remove U.S. armed forces within or against Iran unless a declaration of war or authorization to use military force has been enacted. The Senate will need to vote again to advance the bill. All right, new tonight, in the wake of the severe weather, some are looking to the future. An official good evening to you, and thank you for joining us. I'm Rod Fowler. After UNL cut its meteorology program, this is creating some uncertainty. What kind of an impact will Nebraskans feel when it's gone? Channel 8's Mackenzie Johnson tells us what she learned today. Mackenzie?
Rod, weather events like these ones from this past weekend are study points for students at UNL, but soon their research and expertise will be gone and Nebraskans could feel the absence. Adam Houston is a professor of meteorology. He also leads a severe storms research group at UNL, where students work to understand severe storms and help improve predictions. Houston tells me now that this program is being cut. The state will lose out on not only that research, but the Nebraska students who make a big impact.
We are training students that would eventually go into the National Weather Service. The National Weather Service is responsible for issuing the watches and warnings for severe weather and other hazards in the atmosphere. And so those people were literally saving people's lives. They were doing it yesterday. They have been doing it for many years. And that conduit is gone now.
Houston says many of their graduates usually stay in Nebraska after college, but now he's afraid people born and raised in our state will leave for another meteorology program and not come back. And he says weather events like we had these past several days will never stop happening in Nebraska, but soon UNL's ability to be involved will. Reporting in the studio, Mackenzie Johnson, Channel 8 News.
All right, thank you, Mackenzie. I know you'll have more on this at 10 o'clock. While we're talking about the weather, let's get to your first forecast tonight. A live look from our network of cameras. Yeah, some clouds there, a little bit of sun. But hey, no severe storms or tornadoes to report tonight. It was cooler and quiet today. So what happens next? Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Rusty Dawkins to see. Rusty?
Yeah, today was one of those days where I came into work and I'm just ready to go, but then it's like, wait a minute, there's nothing going on today. Thank goodness. We definitely need a break, and today was that break. But with the quieter conditions comes colder air moving in, and because of that, we have a frost advisory in place for parts of central, north central, and northeast Nebraska through Wednesday morning. Yep, temperature's going to get a little chilly early tomorrow morning. It's a little chilly out there right now. Honda of Lincoln Camp, 27th and Yankee Hill Road. We're at 62. That's a good 10 or 15 degrees below our average high for this time of year. That north breeze at 13 miles per hour. Plenty of cloud cover out there. We'll just call this partly to mostly cloudy skies. No precipitation just yet, but that potential picks up as we head through the day tomorrow, especially for the western half of the state. We're in the 50s and lower 60s, so a chilly afternoon. 59 in Broken Bow, 56 in O'Neill. Everybody else trying to hang on to the 60s. That north wind, though, giving us a bit of a chill factor as well. Not much of one, but just enough. And tonight, hour by hour, the temperatures eventually drop into the lower 40s, and that wind will die down a lot. And wind gusts less than 5 miles per hour. So a chilly start to your Wednesday and a chilly few days ahead. I'll show you how cold in a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Rusty. New at 6, a bakery in St. Labori is setting up a fundraiser for one of their employees. The Danish bakery there has an employee who lost her home in the recent tornado. It's terrible timing for Gracie, whose wedding is just about 2 weeks away. Many of the decorations and preparations for her wedding were lost in the tornado. Because of this, This Thursday, the Danish bakery is trying to take a little stress off her shoulders with a fundraiser. 25% of all bakery sales on Thursday from both of their locations will go to Gracie and her family. They're asking for everyone to stop by either of the locations to help out Gracie, who they say is a hardworking and wonderful person. Right now, the city of Auburn declares a disaster. Resources from Nemaha and other counties are either in Auburn or on their way there. Trees are strewn all over the roads, on cars, as you saw there, flags wrapped around themselves by howling winds. Auburn needs all hands on deck as they pick up the pieces from ferocious storms. And Auburn is asking for assistance, not just from emergency management teams, but from anyone who's willing to help out. Channel 8's Emma Norwood is in Auburn and has the story for us tonight.
Today, the sounds of chainsaws and cleanup crews filling the neighborhoods here in Auburn after storms sweep through the city. But neighbors are receiving an outpouring of help from southeast Nebraska after the disaster declaration. The Auburn community spending the day hauling branches and clearing debris after powerful storms ripped through.
I think you're making progress, and you look around you and you go, this feels like a drop in the bucket compared to everything that's left to be done.
The city issuing a disaster declaration on Tuesday. People of all ages getting to work, borrowing trucks and chainsaws.
To have such widespread destruction and debris scattered throughout our community, it's really difficult. People keep saying, where was it the worst? And I just go, well, you think you've seen the worst, and you go on to the next block and the next block.
Auburn Public Schools even making the decision to cancel classes because of all the damage. You can see yards covered with fallen trees, branches, and leaves scattered everywhere. One neighbor's car even smashed in.
It would hit and knock things out, things would fall, and then people would stop, and then the rain would come through, and rain and wind would blow again. So it was just kind of a cyclical kind of a thing where people felt like, okay, it's the calm, but yet there's more coming. What's coming next? We've talked with somebody that had, a tree fall on their roof. It came through into their living room, and then the next storm brought a bunch of rain, so then the water came in.
But while the damage is overwhelming, the response from multiple different counties has been immediate. A group of volunteers even traveling from Cass County.
I was watching it. I thought it was going to hit our county, Cass County. And about that time it took that hook was when we decided, we might, want to get a team together to come down and help. We all look after each other. That is the one great thing. We are a strong Nebraska group.
Now, the city says they do not have a direct timeline for when all of the debris will be removed, but they say with the community's help, it shouldn't take too long. Reporting here in Auburn, Emma Norwood, Channel 8 News.
Thank you, Emma. Let's head over to Howard County, where recovery efforts are mounting. Their emergency management team is asking for clothes donations for tornado victims. The children's sizes are highlighted right there on your screen. They're now directing donations to the St. Labore Fire Department. They are thanking everyone for their donations and labor on behalf of the affected families. Well, Helgoth's Coffee is getting in on the giving in St. Labore. They're out at the destruction site right now with coffee and donated packaged food items for the workers, volunteers, and affected families. They're asking people to stop by and get a cup of coffee there at their truck, and also some food. Don't go anywhere. We have more headed your way right after the break, including begging for bus drivers. Centennial School in Seward is in search of applicants for that position. What they say they'll do for them for free. We're back in 60 seconds. Is in desperate need of bus drivers. Through this message they posted, Centennial School is looking for bus drivers for this upcoming school year. The training and a license procedure needed to drive the bus will be paid for by the school. If you're in this area and this interests you, the school would appreciate your help, and all the information you need to apply is right there on your screen. Right now, a local nonprofit is helping parents across Nebraska get essentials for their children. The Nebraska Diaper Bank is teaming up with the community action of Lancaster and Saunders counties to get diaper distribution into their Head Start program. This allows family educators to work one-on-one with families during home visits and get them diapers when they need them. 1 in 3 Nebraska families struggle to afford enough diapers. That's why the Diaper Bank says this partnership is so important. Its executive director says giving families easy access to changing diapers is changing lives. In this program, children can receive 60 to 80 diapers a month from birth until the child's 3rd birthday.
After day after day after day of severe weather, we have finally calmed down. Will it last? Forecast when we come back.
Developing now a possible motive in the deadly attack on the San Diego Islamic Center shooting. At this hour, authorities are focusing in on something posted online. Let's get right over to Channel 8's Meg West. Meg, what was discovered?
Good evening, Rod. Well, you're looking at the aerial footage of the suspect's home. Now, tonight, ABC News is reporting that authorities are reviewing a video apparently posted online by one of the suspects, and it appears to capture a live stream of the attack and its aftermath. Those suspects left behind a manifesto, a suicide note, writings and messages scrawled on a weapon, all filled with what San Diego Police Chief calls generalized hate, rhetoric, and racial pride. It's pretty clear to authorities that this attack was motivated by hate. Investigators are on the scene gathering evidence and trying to determine if the Islamic Center was the primary target of the suspected shooters due to the broad hatred toward a wide range of races and religions detailed in that manifesto. Officials saying the violence could have been much worse if not for the actions of the Islamic Center security guard confronting the shooters at the door and also alerting staff of a lockdown when he was shot and killed. Without his efforts, the shooters would have had access to every single classroom. San Diego's mayor calling him a hero.
There's been an outpouring of support, as you might imagine, for all three of those who were killed, but in particular the security guard that you mentioned, who has been hailed by absolutely everybody, including our police officers, as being absolutely critical in providing enough time and space to get the students into the classrooms and the lockdown. We believe that he should be credited for saving all of those children's lives.
Law enforcement seizing more than 30 guns, a crossbow, tactical gear, ammunition, and electronics while executing 3 search warrants at homes associated with the suspects. Police confirming the guns belong to one of the suspects' parents. They also add that the teenage suspects appear to have been radicalized online and also met online. And a memorial is growing tonight in front of the Islamic Center. You can see people placing flowers outside the gates with notes and just honoring those 3 brave heroes who sacrificed their lives to protect the hundreds inside. In the studio, Meg West, Channel 8 News.
Now, your Storm Alert Team forecast with Chief Meteorologist Rusty Dawkins.
Came into work today and just out of habit, I was ready to go for whatever severe weather was thrown our way and realized, oh, we're finally done. This started late last week, went through Thursday, and Thursday was just the very, very beginning, then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then yesterday. And today, just a cool and quiet day, much needed for a lot of us. 64 degrees for a high today. That's 10 to almost 15 degrees below average. A beautiful late afternoon, early evening in Lincoln, Allocam at 21st and L Street. I went back and looked at the footage from Sunday, and I found the lightning bolt that hit just real close to the Capitol building. I'll share that on my social media later on tonight, but it's pretty amazing. I remember it, didn't remember it happening until my boss came in and asked me about it. I'm like, I don't remember that until I saw it and went, oh, right. Anyway, temperatures right now between 60 and 65, almost 60 degrees in many spots like O'Neill, Valentine, Omaha, and Nebraska City, still in the 50s. So it's still a chilly day out there. A good 10 to 15 degrees below average with all of us in the lower 60s and the upper 50s. Not helping us warm up at all was this wind out of the north at 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting to around 20 or 25 miles per hour. That is starting to die off a little bit, but it was a chilly day, chilly mid-May kind of day. Nothing going on around here satellite radar wise. In fact, clearing out. This is 11 p.m. and because of all of this clearing, probably going to get a little cold. Now the cloud cover will try to spread north and east by early tomorrow morning. That may save us from getting too cold. And even some rain. Look at this. I don't think it'll make it into eastern Nebraska, but where it desperately still needs rainfall, might see a decent chunk. And probably not a whole lot, but maybe a quarter of an inch or maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less in some spots, but rain is possible for the western half of the state and maybe north central Nebraska by Wednesday evening, and then maybe a sprinkle or two by Wednesday night in south central and southeast Nebraska. Won't amount to much, but because of that clearing sky tonight and no wind, and some cold air funneling down from the north, frost advisories in place for central, north central, and northeast Nebraska Wednesday morning. Now, southeast Nebraska, Grand Island to Lincoln South, probably just warm enough. Still chilly. Look at that, upper 30s to around 40. So a cold start and another cold day. Very similar to what we had today. Northeast breeze at 5 to 15, so less wind, but still chilly, about 10 to 15 degrees colder than average. We do that for a couple of more days, and then a storm chance on Thursday. The severe threat here is pretty small. I mean, look at the temperatures in the lower 60s, so we'll take that. And then 75 on Saturday, 83 on Sunday, and 86 on Monday. That's a fine Memorial weekend if I've ever seen one. Hopefully that holds true. Upper 80s by Tuesday, then a small chance for rain cools us back down into the lower 80s for the second half of next week.
Thank you, Rusty. New tonight, it's the annual Nebraska Special Olympics Torch Run. Runners brought the flame of hope to the county city building there at the Hall of Justice. Lincoln Police, along with other law enforcement, lacing up their running shoes for today's event. It's the largest public awareness grassroots fundraiser for the Special Olympics. It started in 1985 when a group of law enforcement officers decided to run the Special Olympics torch across the state to the Summer Games. Today, it's a worldwide movement to raise money and awareness for local Special Olympic athletes, programs as well.
It's a very rewarding experience. Again, as police officers and law enforcement, we deal with a lot of negativity on a day-to-day basis. So going to cheer on these athletes, to feel their positivity and bring a little of our own, it's a great experience.
Weber went on to say that this is just one of many events the Lincoln Police Department does to support Special Olympic athletes, and they try to go to as many events as they can to cheer them on. And coming up next, we head to Morrison Stadium for some state soccer. Nate Johnson will join us from the Class B Championship game live in Omaha. Well, the latest coming up your way next in the Sports Zone. And of course, we're going to be talking some Husker sports as well. Don't go away.
Now, from the Channel 8 Sports Zone, sponsored by Green's Furnace and Plumbing, here's Channel 8 News Sports with Sports Director Nate Johnson. The Channel 8 News Sports Zone.
Well, hey, what's going on? Thanks so much for tuning into the Sports Zone live here at Morrison Stadium, where the girls of Lincoln Pius X are looking for a Class B title as we speak. We're going to give you an update on this game 5:23 left in it. Let's get you caught up to where we are at now. The game, it's been a good one from start to finish. Now, we're not quite done yet. The Thunderbolts, though, trying to blast past the undefeated Blair Bears. And you know that Lincoln Pius 10 student section, they're ready to rock and roll. So let's get to some of the action up to this point. Early on, Thunderbolts had a chance to score on a PK, but how about the save under pressure from the Blair keep this thing at zeros? Not too much longer, though, and here comes Pius again. Margaret O'Donnell with a perfect shot, 1-0 Bolt with just under 10 to go in the first half. Now, Lincoln Pius X would keep the pressure on Brooke Thompson. The great corner here, and Ava Holm would finish it off with the score. 2-0 Bolts at the break. Blair, though, would score one in the second half. It's 2-1 as we speak. We got 4:30 left, so it's going to be a heart-pounding last couple of minutes here in Omaha. But let's head over to the Diamond for just a minute. Both softball and baseball, we got some news on them. All-American honors, plenty of Big Ten awards for the Huskers today. The Big Ten announcing the postseason award. Senior Dylan Carey was named the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, while Drew Grigo was recognized as the Big Ten Freshman of the Year. Carey having an elite season, batting .347 and is the program's all-time leader in doubles. Carey was joined on the All-Big Ten first-team list by Carson Jasa. Jay-Sean Unger, Case Sanderson, Mac Moyer, and Grigo were selected to the All-Big Ten second team. Grigo and Jeter Worthley were named to the All-Freshman team, and Carey and Moyer landed on the All-Defensive team. Caleb Clark was Nebraska's recipient of the Big Ten Sportsmanship Award. A big congrats to everyone, and a big Friday awaits for the Huskers in the Big Ten tournament. Now over to softball, where both Jordy Fromm and Alexis Jensen earned Softball America All-American honors. Fromm was a first-team selection, while Jensen landed on the all-freshman team. An incredible season for both, and more awards, I'm sure, to come here still for them this season. Now, we got to finish with some Nebraska basketball. They released some more parts to next year's schedule. They will host St. Louis in a preseason exhibition game on Friday, October 9th. Both teams are coming off a record-breaking seasons. The game will be one of 3 preseason exhibition games for the Huskers, and Big Red will head to St. Louis in the fall of 2027 for this home and home series. All right, that's going to do it for sports. We're going to have a whole lot more coming up at 10. 2-1, still the score, 2:54 left, so we'll see you back here at 10 for the latest. For now, the Rod will send things back over to you guys.
All right. Thank you so much, Nate. We'll talk to you later. Let's get a final check of your weather with Chief Meteorologist Rusty Dawkins. We were talking about this before. You and the rest of our weather staff have been so busy. You thought, hey, you know, you come in here today, you think I'm going to go, and it's so quiet, right?
I know. It's been a weird stretch. We usually don't see severe weather day after day after day after day.
Right.
But we did over the last 4 or 5 days, and now today it's kind of like you stop, you're running 60 miles an hour, and then you just stop. And
now you can take a breath.
I finally can. It's weird. But we have lots going on as we head through the rest of the week and into the weekend, and Memorial Weekend headed our way. Some cool temperatures. Look at that, middle 30s to the north. So a frost advisory in place for north central and northeast Nebraska Wednesday morning, and then we'll try to warm up, but still another chilly day for Wednesday.
Thank you, Rusty, and thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night, and we will see you back here at 10 o'clock.
Founded and operated by American veterans and patriots, we bring a warrior ethos to every case. We are Barry Law.
Let your voice be heard by sharing your photos and videos to the Now Local News app. Earn points and redeem them for gift cards. Scan the QR code to join.